Did you know Alzheimer's disease disproportionately affects more women than men? Today we're delving into the story of Elaine, a woman who battled with Alzheimer's. It started subtly, with Elaine occasionally forgetting words like zoo, calling it the place where they keep the animals. But the signs became more alarming when paranoia set in. Elaine, once a social butterfly, began to distance herself from friends, convinced they were stealing her lip balms. Her daughter, Sarah Widmeyer, a board member of the Women's Brain Health Initiative, could only watch as her mother's condition deteriorated. At 78, Elaine's family realized they were witnessing the first signs of Alzheimer's, a disease that, according to the Alzheimer's Society of Canada, affects more women than men. Yet, the reality of Alzheimer's in women like Elaine is often overlooked in research and diagnosis, which predominantly focuses on men. Imagine having to fight for a diagnosis for your loved one, only to be met with obstacles at every turn. This was the reality for Sarah Widmeyer, as she grappled with the heartbreaking reality of her mother Elaine's Alzheimer's disease. The journey was riddled with challenges, from a family physician who failed to recognize the signs, to a medical research community that has historically overlooked the prevalence of the disease in women. Despite the fact that almost 2/3 of Canadians living with dementia are women, clinical trials and research have predominantly focused on men. This glaring disparity not only hampers the accurate diagnosis of Alzheimer's in women, but also hinders the development of gender-specific treatments. The road to diagnosis became a struggle for recognition, a battle against a system that seemed ill-prepared to recognize and respond to Elaine's symptoms. The struggle for recognition and diagnosis is a demoralizing journey for many families, as it was for Sarah and Elaine. In the face of adversity, Sarah's plea is for change in Alzheimer's research and treatment. Alzheimer's is not just a disease that steals memories, it steals lives, and it does so disproportionately from women. Sarah's mother's story is a testament to this harsh reality. More than 60% of those living with dementia in Canada are women, yet much of the research and clinical trials have been focused on men. This, Sarah believes, may be why it took so long for her mother to receive her diagnosis. She hopes that sharing her mother's story will illuminate this disparity and ignite a push for more inclusive research. Women's bodies are not the same as men's. Their experiences, their symptoms, even the way they need to be treated for the same disease can differ. The representation of women in Alzheimer's research and clinical trials is not just a matter of fairness, it's a matter of life and health. For Sarah and countless others like her, the fight against Alzheimer's is not just personal. It's a call for change in how we understand and treat this devastating disease.